a religious gathering near the Gundicha Temple in Puri turned tragic due to severe overcrowding. Chaotic situation unfolded at Saradhabali during the annual Jagannath Rath Yatra on Sunday, leaving at least 3 people dead and 6 injured. Between 4 a.m. and 5 a.m., when thousands of devotees had gathered to catch a glimpse of the deities, eyewitnesses described a scene of panic and confusion, blaming in fact, the sudden entry of 2 trucks into the already packed area for triggering the chaos. The narrow space, a reported shortage of police personnel and the presence of scattered palm-long ladders there near the chariots reportedly contributed to a dangerous situation for the crowd. The Odisha government responded swiftly. Law Minister Prithiviraj Harichandan expressed deep sorrow over the loss of lives and announced a high-level probe into the incident, assuring that any lapses would be investigated thoroughly and strict action would follow. Now, viewers, do remember that this incident comes just a day after a major health emergency on Saturday when at least 750 devotees collapsed due to exhaustion and crowd pressure. According to the health department, over 230 devotees were admitted to the infectious disease hospital, while around 520 others were shifted to the district headquarters hospital for treatment. Most have since been discharged, though one devotee is in critical condition and was referred to SCB Medical College and Hospital in Cuttack for advanced care. This is the latest that we are bringing for all our viewers. Quite an unfortunate incident there coming to light. A religious gathering near the Gundicha Temple in Puri turned tragic due to severe overcrowding. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Ravi Shankar, who joins me over the phone line with more details on the same. Quite a tragedy here, Ravi. You know, what we're learning is that 3 people have lost their lives while 6 others are injured. What exactly happened? Walk us through the details.
In Odisha, while the Rath Yatra was going on, there was panic as someone told that some trucks are entering the crowded area. And the incident of this stampede happened where more than 70 people were injured and 3 people had succumbed to the death. Initially, they had a crowd, a huge crowd, and management in the Odisha Temple Yatra was not good. This for the past few years, something is happening during the Rath, and it's the case of stampede. And this time also, it was no exception. The stampede happened, and because there was some misinformation that was spread so heavily, and after that, these people, those who are in front of the Gundicha Temple, they started to flee, and this caused a huge panic. Moreover, there were heat, and so many people were there. The temperature was humid, so this caused a panic, and this whole thing happened, which is very unfortunate.
Right. And Ravi, do also tell us, were there any prior warnings or, sort of signs of mismanagement before the incident?
No, there was no such thing. It's a complete total mismanagement, because when these kind of heavy crowded, mass crowded festivals are going on in any part of the country, initially it should be the duty of the government and the temple community to take care of the whole thing. And thus, when such a huge mass of people are coming in front of the Rath, and it's already delayed the way to its massive body. There were people, those who are waiting on the humid conditions, and there was a huge crowd. So to disperse that crowd or the management of the crowd is a big question, and it has happened during the during BJP government in Odisha, and previously in Biju Patnaik's government in Odisha too. So we have seen these kind of things in Odisha continuously going on for the past few years, and the management itself is the question. Now,
All right, and
look for
also,
problems.
right. Go on, Ravi.
And Puri, what I am saying is that Puri is something that the whole country do look for. People, those who are the bucks of Jagannath, they praise Jagannath and they wait for the whole year for this auspicious festival. But now, if something like this happens in Puri, Odisha, it raises a question about the management, which was not there at to the par. And after that, this kind of incident happened where 3 people have succumbed to death.
Right, and Ravi, very quickly, I'd request you to answer this as well. What is the condition of the injured? Were they, where are they being treated?
As per information, there are people who are critically injured and are been given treatment in the ICU, and other people, those who had moderate injuries, they are in the common beds, and few people are being released after the preliminary treatment. So people, those who are critically injured, the government is looking after that. The committee and the hospitals are looking after them. But again, the thing is that, when an incident has happened and you are taking care of the people, the question raises why the incident happened, why the management was not there. When a crowd of 2 lakh, 3 lakh people are coming on the roads, the adequate information, adequate drone security, adequate number of police should be there. But it was not there, and panic struck when a misinformation was spread, and thus it created a panic which led to this horrific incident.
Right, Ravi, continue to stay with us. In fact, we also have an eyewitness who has spoken with the media. Let's quickly take a listen.
रथ यात्रा के दिन भी बहुत आदमी मरे, लेकिन जिला प्रशासन ने और राज्य सरकार ने उस मौत को बंद कर दिया। लोगों को दिखाया नहीं, प्रेस में दिखाया नहीं, इतने आदमी मरे। लेकिन उस दिन भी हमको पता है 7 आदमी रथ यात्रा में मरे थे। उसके बाद भी प्रशासन उसको घुमा के, लुचा के, छुपा के बोला कोई 0 कैजुअलिटी है, कोई आहत नहीं है। उसके बाद उनको ओवर कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ गया। तीन आदमी, 2 महिला और 1 जेंट्स, 1 आदमी का मौत हो गया। बहुत दुखद है, लेकिन इसका जिम्मेदार पूरा ओडिशा का एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन है।